What's up guys? Another day, another unboxing. And this time, this is a special unboxing because this will be doing a surprise unboxing. And why do I say surprise? Because I just pulled this box out of my storage unit and okay, it's not a surprise anymore guys because I just found out what this box is, and it is from HSS Studios, and this is Gojo Satoru from the manga Jujutsu Kaisen. And I had a hard time finding that information because in the brown box there's no really indication on about which character this statue is or which studio this box came from. So it was just dumb luck that there's a little writing on this side, and whoever did that, I thank you, because at least we are not gonna be doing a mystery unboxing this time. So guys, this is the brown box for HSS Studio. And this is my first time owning a statue from this studio, and I'm not sure if all of their statue came out like this. All their brown boxes are like this, without any indication which studio it is from and which statue it is. I'm not sure if that's really a good idea, because for collectors who have a lot on their storage and wants to find a specific statue, they are gonna have a hard time doing so. But anyway, let's start unboxing this statue. Okay, so this is what the art box looks like. So we have here an artwork of Gojo, and you can see his eyes without his blindfold, and it is a nice, it feels nice that the studios provide a different artwork on their art box besides showing what the actual statue would look like, because we all know what statue we bought or what statue we are unboxing. So what we wanted, or what I wanted for my art boxes, is at least that they would provide a different artwork for their art boxes, just so that I feel that I am seeing something new besides what they already offered, or besides the statue that is already being assembled. So this is a nice touch that they provide a different artwork and not the actual statue. Okay guys, so right after opening the art box, we are greeted with their assembly instruction, and this is a nice touch for any studio for them to provide an assembly instruction, especially for statues as complicated as this one, because one, it will take a lot of time off from figuring out where pieces go, and number two, it would prevent any possible damage done for if we do trial and error in fitting some parts. So for HSS Studio, a relatively unknown or new statue company, to provide this statue is a nice step for them. And especially, they even provided the parts location. So just like in our Jime pieces, in our Jime statue, they give out the location of the parts where they are in the styro. So for reboxing purposes, we won't have any hard time figuring out where pieces go. So this is a very, very nice step that this studio, HSS Studio, did. So I hope all the other studios would follow suit, and good job for doing this. Okay, so I'm not gonna go over the showing you guys what the parts look while they're still in the starter, and we'll head straight to the assembly, and this is what the base looks like. So here we have the electronics, because I believe there is a really cool light up effect that we will see later for the statue. And here is what the bottom looks like. It's almost the same as the art box, but different, because here he is showing his power, and here I have 376 out of 450. Okay, so that's it for the base, and let's continue on with the build. Okay guys, so that's it for the assembly of this statue, and as you can see, it is super amazing with the engineering that came into building this statue. All the small parts that they were able to manage to come up with an idea on how to execute it. I mean, this is one of the best statues that I've ever encountered, in all honesty, on all lines. I mean, in One Piece, in Dragon Ball statues, or Demon Slayer, whatever lines that I've already had, this statue, in terms of the dynamic pose and the complexity of the parts that made the effect on what the effect wanted to show us, made it work. I mean, look at the electricity effect here. These are 6 different fragile small parts, and they were able to come up with the assembly on how to fit it all together to give us the effect of the electricity coming out of his fingers. And the swirl, they executed it perfectly to provide this swirl effect. I mean, this is the first time that I've seen some engineering solutions on how to put some pieces. So this is very good job on the part of HSS Studio. And finally guys, as usual, to complete this build, we are putting on the head last. So we were provided and with 3 different head sculpts. So there's this unmasked eye with this hair, and another exposed eye with a different hair, a flowing hair, and his signature blindfold. So I guess for the pose, I'll be going with this head sculpt, because I guess this fits the pose and the concept perfectly, because I can't remember exactly the name, or I guess it's called Unlimited Void or something, and I could think he could only execute it if he unmasked or took off his blindfold. So I guess this is the only head sculpt that will work on this display. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoy, and I hope you could experience this statue personally, because definitely this video would not give justice to the execution done on this statue. So you could see how complex the parts go in, but in all honesty, it's not really that hard to assemble, and it's all thanks to the assembly instructions that were provided to us. So, and one more thing is, I would have loved if they were able to provide texturing on the body, like for example on the costume or on his uniform. It would have been really nice if they were able to provide texture on the uniform or on the pants, but at least they were able to provide veins on the hands, and even the eyes, which is where Gojo is most famous for. They were able to give a nice paint execution on the eyes. So the head sculpt is nice, it's perfect. The pose is perfect. Overall, the statue is perfect. The only comment that I would be able to give is, at least it would be nice if they were able to provide texturing, but still, it is one of the best resin statue out in the market right now. So that's it, guys. Next, I'm going to show you the light up feature of this statue. So stay tuned. So there's a problem with the electronics because I can't seem to make it work. I'm not sure if there is faulty electronics or whatever the case, but it's just I cannot show you guys how it looks like with its light up feature, because I noticed that when I saw the assembly of the electronics for the light up feature, it's different from what we are used to, where there is just one electronic peg that will fit onto another hole, which I guess is easier. But for this one, there are like 3 very sensitive pins that should align to the electronics found on this globe. And even I, at the very beginning, had doubts whether if I messed something up during the assembly, because as you can see, it's a little wobbly. I'm not sure if it's really fitted in, but whatever or however I move it, it doesn't go in any further. But maybe if I would transfer this statue to its permanent location and assemble it again, hopefully I would be able to make the electronic work. But anyway, it will not change my perspective on how beautiful this statue is. So it is still one of the best looking statue that I've ever seen. So that's it, guys, for HSS Studio Gojo. So some comments for the studio's consideration are to put some indication on their brown box on what statue it is, or at least put their studio logo and name on the brown box, and at least put some texturing on the clothes and wherever they could, and at least, I guess, improve their electronic works on their light up features. So that's it, guys, for this statue, and hope to see you guys on the next unboxing, and I'll see you guys really soon.